This is Scott the Fix-It Guy. We have a Whirlpool microwave that is not responding when we press the start button. So we're going to press the jet start, the quick 30-second cycle, see what happens. So we get the light comes on as it should, and we get the countdown going, but we don't hear the fan and we don't get any heat happening. So we probably have a bad door switch or micro switch. So behind this area there is 3 different micro switches. One of them is probably bad. So we're going to open up the case and take a look. First thing, we've got to make sure for safety's sake, we unplug the machine. Always want to make sure you got the plug out. So we've already removed these Phillips head screws from the back portion. We had one here, one here, one here, and then 2 on the corners. But they're a special type of Torx screw that has, you can see it has a little peg in the middle, and you have to get a special Torx bit. They call them security bits that have, it's hollow in the middle, and then they're really easy to get out. We do have on the side though 2 more that are remaining. These are just Phillips head screws. So we're just going to pull those, and then we'll be able to pull the case off really easily. That one, and then another one. There we go. Okay, then to get the case off, once you get all the screws out, it's not that hard. All you got to do is just pull on it toward the back. There we go, and it's going to come off. The way it's held on is the case itself has these clips. You can see them on the top and on the sides here, and they clip into the frame here and hold it in. So once you get the case off, you're able to get in here and take a look at the micro switches. So we've got the case off. We're looking inside here at the door assembly. We have 3 micro switches, one here, one here, and one at the bottom. And these all control different functions. This one at the top, in this particular model, controls the light. It goes on and off when the door opens and closes. The one at the very bottom is the one that is controlling the power when the door opens and closes. This is the one we're probably going to replace. One part to be very cautious of is this round contraption. Looks like a big battery here in the back of this model, and that's a capacitor. It holds a lot of voltage, can really hurt you, so it's wise not to come near that. So these are the different lid switch, or the different door switches. We have the one at the top is controlling the light, and this one at the bottom is controlling the door. So we just got to make sure this switch works. Might have to replace it. If you have a multi-tester, you can test which switch is bad, but if it's not getting power, it's probably this lower switch. In this case, we just got to put this terminal back on. Looks like it just falling off. There we go. Alright, so we have that terminal back on, and now we'll go ahead and give it a test, make sure it's working. First we'll put the case back on, make sure it's safe, and then we'll plug it in. Okay, we've got all the screws back in. We're going to give it another test to see if we hear the magnetron kick in, and also the fan when we start it. There we go. So we have the light, we have the countdown, but we also hear the fan, and we also hear the magnetron kicking in. So it was just a bad door switch. Pretty common. Turn that off. So the door switches are just these little micro switches, and the plunger that gets pushed down sometimes gets stuck, or it no longer makes good contact. It's usually caused by the microwave being opened when it's still heating. The heating cycle is still active, and we press this button, the door opens, and it produces a little spark inside the micro switch that fouls it out. So to avoid that, it's best to cancel the heating first and then open it up, or just let the timer go all the way down so it's no longer heating, then open it up, and you won't get that problem with the micro switch. Okay, thanks for watching.